Hey guys, welcome to Lucy 9G and it's Pranjal here. So yep, I'm actually back after 11 to 12 days of a break. Now the thing is that I wasn't really on a break because I had a lot of work. There was a little bit of work, but it was mainly because of the condition of meta right now. Like, to be honest, it's not really that much of a fun to play Gwent anymore, just because of those annoying unitless decks that people seem to be playing in the start of patch 8.2. So I actually fall out of love for Gwent, and that's the reason I took that 10 days break. So gone are the days where people actually used to play engines. Now it's all just bombs, heat wave, and rebukes, and immune units. So yep, it's actually super annoying, and I actually got pretty tired of that, and I just took a 10 days break. So when I came back and I played a few games, then I found that it was again the same shit. People are still playing the same unitless deck. What's more worse is that they have gotten more annoying. So I don't really want to torture myself that much. So I just took this tier 1 killy deck from the Leviathan team's gaming website. So the thing is that it is actually pretty good, especially against the annoying decks in the game right now. So it's not really that great, but still you can actually manage to win 60 to 65% of your game. So it's actually pretty fine, and you don't really get that much annoying if this deck ends up losing you the match, because the thing is that if the opponent doesn't really have any answers for all the main cards in this deck, then it's pretty much a game over. And if he has answers, then he has answers. There is nothing you can do about that. So you don't really feel that bad as you feel when your engines are get destroyed by the bombs and maddox and all that shit. So the deck is actually almost similar to what Team Leviathan have on their tier 1 list. The only change I made is that I removed one AR and replaced it with one Northern Wind. Now the thing is that with Maddox becoming a bit very annoying, and he has got pretty powerful with the recent buffs to bombs in 8.2 patch, so it's a must to have Northern Wind. Now we do have Squirrel, but Squirrel works only when Maddox is actually in the graveyard for at least one turn, and that usually doesn't happen. So Northern Wind in almost all the decks is like super compulsory, and also Heat Wave. So the meta is like so bad right now that if you're not really running any Heat Wave and Northern Wind, then you do not even deserve to play Gwent. It's like that bad. So almost in all the decks 15 provisions are exclusively for Heat Wave and one Northern Wind. Like, they are must, and actually even Squirrel is must nowadays to get rid of all those bullshit that people are playing right now. So yep, so that how Kelly decks work, right? So it's pretty much the same deal, and we have one CD here. So yep, like, I don't really think I need to give overview of this deck. It's pretty much obvious, and you can actually look at the gameplay and you will get an idea of how to play this deck. So yep, that was all, guys. So if you haven't really tried Kelly's deck yet, you should give it a try. You're gonna save yourself from this torturous meta right now. So yep, do give it a try, and let's head into the gameplay now. It's a mirror match, and this is going to be a bit interesting. So he has got first say, which is not really that good news for us, as if he has access to CD dash and all that stuff, it can create a bit of a nuisance. So anyways, now the thing is, I think having Squirrel in hand, we do have Squirrel, so I think having Squirrel in hand would be actually pretty good. So yeah, going to keep one red haze, don't really need that. Maybe we can mulligan this. Alright, not that great of a hand. So I mean, let's just start with Yegan, as you know, there's not going to be any predatory dive in this, and we can take that dominance from him. Now he might play his own Yegan at this point. So the thing is, what else can we commit in this round? Okay, I mean, that's a pretty good red haze if you ask me. Or you know, we can even play out Parasite. Even Parasite is not looking that bad. I think we can play our Phantom this turn. I don't really want to play Mithril, as you know, we don't really have. Okay, as you know, we don't really have a defender on board, so I don't really just yet. So what we can do is maybe, you know, play our Phantom and use its order on that, so that way it will go down to 12 and then we're gonna again have dominance. But the thing is, he may use his Imrelith's Wrath if in case he has that in his hand, so we do need dominance, to be honest. Yep, I think we are gonna have to commit this, as we cannot really commit our Heat Wave. That is specifically for his defender or Kelly. I mean, it's for Kelly, as you know, we don't really have any other way of dealing with that. So yep, I think next we can commit our Phantom, so that way we are at least gonna have one engine, plus you know, only having Yegan on board is not looking that much, you know, it doesn't provide that much of a confidence, as he can actually, I mean, dealing 9 damage is a big thing, so he cannot really deal with this that easily, but still. So, or maybe we can play CD Dash, though I kind of want to save her for later rounds. Okay, he's using his Neuromancy. I think we can use our Neuromancy. Alright, that is perfectly fine. I think I'm actually willing to commit our Neuromancy for a squirrel. Yep. You know, Neuromancy is actually pretty good in this deck, as even if he misses one of his, you know, good cards, he won't be able to have access for that. Alright, that is perfectly fine. I think we can play our Phantom now and again take that dominance that we want. Now this might eat a Parasite in case he has that in his hand. Yep, alright. I mean, that's fine. I think we can still play our Maxi and take back that dominance.
Your magic can't harm me. No magic can.
I mean, we are gonna have 6 cards by round 3, so you know, we are gonna have till here and we can mulligan. I mean, we can reach till here, but having defender is like super important, and you know, our Yegan is already gone, so if he doesn't play his Yegan, our Osriel is not looking that good, so I think we are actually gonna put this bomb at the bottom, and let's hope that the cards that we want come up on the top of the deck so we can draw them in later rounds. Alright. Okay, so we are gonna have to play our Mithril here, and you know, which is kind of a bad news, but we cannot really play anything else here. Let's even commit one leader charge. So I want him to play any unit on either side of this wild hunt, so we can use our red haze. Now our city is looking pretty dead if he keeps pushing us. Alright. I mean, if we heatwave this, he'll be down at, So yep, if we heatwave this, he'll be down at 10, but we are not really gonna have dominance, so I think we're gonna have to use another leader charge. Now, do we even have to go that deep, to be honest? As this is specifically for his Kelly and he has already used his, but the thing is, he's not really gonna have that much unit on his side of the board too, so I think let's just go for that. Alright, so let's see if he is willing to commit more here. Alright, he is committing. Let's hope it's Kelly. Okay, so at least we're gonna get some good value on our red haze. Alright, and we can take back that dominance. Okay, cool. So if he wants this round, he's gonna have to play that last card, which I think is Kelly. So yep, he has taken a safe route and passed. And our opponent has just quit the match. So guys, I mean, it's actually that easy. Alright, so we are playing the most annoying deck in the game right now. It's Precision Strike, and I bet it's the Unitless deck. Well, anyways, so we don't really need to natural selection. I mean, we can mulligan Pact, I think, as we are not really gonna have any units on the board anyways, since I think he's just gonna remove whatever we play. Alright, yep. So it's the Unitless Maddox Precision Strike. I mean, it's one of the main reasons why, I kind of hate this meta right now, as I'm kind of like super annoyed with these Unitless decks. Alright, so I mean, let's just play our Yugen here. So I mean, I think this is gonna get Heat Wave. So anyways, you know what, we are also just gonna play some Unitless game right now, and we are not really gonna play any unit for the time being. Alright, and he's gonna boost it. Yep. Alright, so now this is very annoying. Now, Pyrotechnician is a card like, it doesn't really feel that great to damage it. So I don't really want to waste all these damaging cards. You know what, let's just play this Wild Hunt Hound. I mean, it's gonna get rebuked, or maybe get killed via bomb. And to make this more annoying, I just hate when opponent just taunts like that, playing a shit deck like that. Okay, so this is one of the main reason why Northern Wind is like a must in almost all the decks right now. So the thing is, we are also having Squirrel, but for that Maddox has to stay in graveyard for at least one turn, and that actually doesn't happen that much. So Northern Wind is actually a must right now, and also Heat Wave. Alright. Okay.
You can run, you can hide, but
So
I'm gonna get ya.
the thing is, I don't really think we can compete anymore in this round as our Egon is gone, so our Osrol is like not that strong, plus we don't really have that big card, so yep. We just have to gonna take a pass now. You know, being a Madak deck, and I mean he's definitely gonna bleed us in round 2. So the good thing is that we have both Parasite and Heatwave in hand, and he has played his Heatwave. Okay, so we don't really need Taskmaster. Do we need a natural selection? I mean, he doesn't really play that many units anyways, plus he's definitely gonna bleed us, so maybe we need some big units here. Yep, it's Mulligan. Okay. Alright, now it's very important to remove that so that he cannot really play his justice for full value. Okay, so that's one headache gone. Fuck's sake. Okay, it's the most annoying card in the game, and that's why Heatwave is actually must in all the decks. So let's just get rid of that. Okay, well, I mean, I think he doesn't really have any units in his hand. That's the only reason he paused here. So anyways, I think we can use our Neuromancy to play some garbage card here. Let's just play Squirrel and remove something. Okay. Oh, you know what? Maybe we should have actually played Maxi here. Yep. Kind of made a mistake there. Anyways, we do have access to Neuromancy. Okay. So we do need Pact or Wild Hunt. I mean, we are missing some big cards here, so let's get rid of this. Okay, yep, we should have actually played Maxi instead of Squirrel, so we could have rearranged our cards in the deck. Anyways, let's just play her now. I mean, she's kind of useless, but still she's worth 6 points. So I mean, I have no idea why I didn't Mulligan Osrol. I mean, our Osrol is not that great at the moment.
Novice mistake.
Alright. So without Madak, those bombs are not really playing for that much. So anyways, let's just play our Pact here, as let's use this card while we get some value, as we might not even have any unit on board by round end. Alright, so what can we play here? Yep, let's just play Cave Troll. I mean, what are people playing nowadays, man? So anyways, at least both of us tall, all removal cards are kind of out. I mean, we cannot really play our Kelly here, as Kelly is kind of useless as we have more units than him. Maybe we can go for Phantom Neuromancy, or you know what, let's just play Osril, and we can consume our Defender. Yep, as our Vegan was heat waved, so it's not really in the graveyard. Alright, there's another bomb. Okay, now I mean, the thing is, we cannot really play Phantom Neuromancy just yet, as our city will gonna get bricked. We have to use city this turn, right? Yup. So the thing is, I mean, I don't really see city surviving for 4 turns, so I don't really want to play her for that extra card. I mean, we can just dump her maybe.
Need my help.
Should we commit the leader? I mean, if we have to commit, we have to commit at least 2 charges here, as he can actually get rid of it pretty easily.
You might find this shocking.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Maybe that was a bad play, I don't really know. So anyways, let's just boost our Osril once and get full value for our Emerald's Wrath. Alright. Okay. So I think we have to go for Neuromancy into Phantom, as we cannot really play Beast or Kelly. So yep, now is 1 charge enough? I mean, I don't really think that we should just play 1 charge here. I mean, he must be having 1 more rebuke or bomb, and then he can unload his entire leader on this. So we're gonna have to play at least, I mean, we have to commit our entire leader on this Phantom. Yep, there's no going around that. So at least we have 1 engine on board, and I don't really think he can deal with this. Alright. So I have no idea why he attacked that armor. Alright. Okay. Now, I don't really think it's Pitfall Trap, it's definitely Mahakam Horn, so we are just gonna play on Mithril here. Yep. I mean, I think it's fine. Let's get that sentinel out of the way, and we can kill the one this side too. So he will just gonna have +4 instead of +8. Of course. No, man, I just hate these scoia'tael Unitless decks. We are facing Deadeye Ambush. No, I'm not really a fan of this deck, to be honest, as they can actually generate a lot of points here, so I think winning round 1 is actually super important, so we can maybe bleed them. I mean, Kelly deck doesn't really go for bleed, so we're gonna keep Squirrel in hand in case he is running Neuromancy and all that. We don't really want this. I do want Egan in hand, or maybe Neuromancy, as our Osril is not looking that great. Or maybe we can mulligan this. Okay, so not that great of a hand, but we do have City Dash. Alright, so what can we play here? Yep, let's play a bit proactively here, as I mean, we don't really have that good of a hand anyways. I mean, we can actually play our City Dash and use one leader charge, but she might get heat waved, or alright, so looks like all he has is control cards. Now I mean, our Parasite is gonna be get wasted by 2 points, but that's fine, I think. Alright, so maybe we should have actually hold on to some removal, as I forgot about these annoying engines that scoia'tael have. Now the thing is, he might actually take some early pass or something. So that's the reason of playing CD even. Alright, so he's playing a super control deck, it seems. Maybe he's playing a Matic deck. We haven't really seen any bombs, but from the looks of it, maybe. So I think winning round 1 is actually super important here, but we don't really have a hand for winning round 1. Alright, I mean, that's good, I guess. I mean, it is kind of a waste of red haze for killing that 1 point card, so I think we can just use our pact on Phantom and try to make this as big as possible. Alright, so we have actually won round 1. Can you believe that? I mean, I have no idea what people are playing nowadays, so I think we are gonna go for a bleed here if we are able to draw cards. So Squirrel is not that great. Now we do have Egon, we have this, and we do have our cave trolls. So now the thing is, what are we missing? Literal beast. I mean, we are kind of missing some good cards. Maybe we can get rid of red haze as alright. So now the thing is, should we go for a bleed here? I think so. Or let's see if we can have a card advantage here, as he's gonna have to generate more than 13 points in 1 turn or kill this. So I'm actually pretty happy with the card advantage at this point. So if he's not really able to make those points in this turn, alright. I mean, I'm not really gonna even waste our heat wave on this. We're just gonna take a pass. So that's big headache out of the way. Now the thing is, we might not even have that big of a heatwave target against Deadeye Ambush, as they kind of like to go more wide instead of tall. But I'm actually happy with the card advantage, so there is no point in wasting our heatwave on his scenario. Okay, that's a good card to get out of him. So it looks like he's obviously gonna be running Gazurus and all that shit. Maybe red haze is actually important then. So what are we missing at this point? Kelly and Nithril. They are kind of important, important cards. So we do have a lot of 4 damage cards, so I don't really think we need all this. Let's get rid of this. Okay, I think this is a good hand. We can use our Necromancy for Kelly if we want it. Yup, let's stick with this hand. Now granted, he has his 9-point leader and we only have 6 points, but that's fine, I think. Alright. I would say let's just start with Cave Troll. Let's see how that goes. If he has Purification or he uses his Heat Wave, though I think he's gonna have a Peller, as Deadeye Ambush decks do run a Peller. Or maybe they have their own purifying cards, I think. Yep. And if not, then I think we should be in a pretty good position. Next, I think we can play our Beast or maybe Nithril, and after that we are gonna have 2 points of damage or maybe 2 points of boost per turn. Okay, I mean, yeah, I kind of forgot about his movement cards, but that's fine. We can still play for value on our Beast. Plus, we are gonna be playing our Azrael on back row anyways, so it's not really that bad.
First, you must learn to fly.
Yep, so we are killing that. So the thing is that we don't really have to worry about Curse of Corruption anymore, so we can actually go as tall as we want with our units. There is definitely gonna be Heat Wave, but it's fine. Yep, so we are gonna kill that stupid engine too. Yep. Yep, so I think we are gonna go for our Oswell next, so we can, get value from our Beast as it has stopped growing. And maybe after that we can go for Nithril. And maybe after that it's Kelly's turn. We are actually losing a lot of, engine values. Alright.
We will take back what was stolen.
Alright, so our Beast can start growing now. Now the thing is, what should we play next? I mean, he definitely have got a Heat Wave. Alright. I mean, we are gonna use our Embrelit's Wrath on that annoying Gazurus as. Or maybe we can wait a turn and, kill it via Red Haze next turn. It's not that bad, to be honest. Yep, I think we can actually kill Gezurus next turn. So let's play our Mithril, and we are gonna use one leader charge. Now he has actually, you know, generated a lot of points. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so the thing is that he can actually get rid of our Mithril via a card that, you know, damages. Alright. I don't really think he can target or Osril or anything with Defender on board. Yep. Looks like he was not really aware of that. Alright, so I think now we can actually go for our Kelly. Get rid of these small cards so our Kelly destroys at least a 4 per turn. Now maybe he has a Spore. Alright, I mean, why would you do that? Alright, so guys, match number 2 in the bag. So guys, we are playing against, I don't even know, you know, I don't even know what this is. Yep, Call of Harmony, so not a deck that you see very often. Now I think that it's a devotion deck which doesn't really run any removal or control options, so you know, I think winning round 1 is like super important here, so we can just pass round 2 and go for that long round 3 that we like. So we can use our Neuromancy for Osril. Now I don't really think we are gonna be playing our Kelly here, so let's just mulligan that. Okay, that's better. We are gonna, you know, keep all these removal in our hand as we are, you know, gonna remove a lot of things from his side of the board. Okay,
Life is fleeting, yet life is eternal.
let's just start with this. So, you know, since he has committed that, I mean, it's a straight giveaway that he's going for winning round 1. Alright, let's play our Yegan here, and I think next we can actually take care of that smuggler, as we don't really want to give him any hand buffs, to be honest. That's perfectly fine. So I mean, we can actually, you know, put veil on this. I mean, whatever, man. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if he has some big removals, or is it just poison? So guys, it's that easy.